And it's sad that any leader, if you know of something that's going on, that you will continue to hide it.
And there are people out there, and I want you to understand, and I know if you don't see through this, you need to, but there are people out there that want to get a following. They do not work like say a secular job. They're not busy like 8 hours a day with a regular job. So this is what they do. This is what they've come to do. So every day they put out something, but they will use somebody. I've seen them actually take a known news reporter and say breaking news and put a picture of somebody, but it's not that guy talking. That's called hook bait. And it's to get you to click on. And Christians, I want to say to you, based on many scriptures I could give you, you need to be just blocking these people that do this type of thing, and you do not need to be following them, and you do not need to be listening to their voices, because you don't need to be listening to the voice of Satan, who, according to Revelation 12, is at the throne of God day and night accusing the brethren. And accusation is not evidence.
Harry Stone. Perry Stone is saying that all of the people who are coming against ministries and churches, they are of the devil. That the enemy, Satan, is using them to take down ministries.
Wow.
And I think his focus was on the whole Daystar, like people who was coming against the whole Daystar thing. So I wanted to take a minute and really unravel this, because people, as soon as you start talking or speaking out, they automatically say you're gossiping. This is a trick of the enemy to shut up the mouth of the discerners, shut up the mouth of God's people from speaking against anybody. Now, this is a method that narcissists use, gaslight you to make you shut up. So what do we say about this?
Yeah, you are, that's it. When they're trying to shut up the people, see, once you've been, I don't like to use this word, but once you've been a gatekeeper, or you've been somebody in there so long, and when things are getting exposed and shaken up, you don't want that to change. The enemy don't want that to change. So what he's going to do, he's going to try to fight back and say, accuse of the brethren, as far as, hey, you can't say this, you're exposing, you're doing it. Yeah, we're exposing, because it is time. It is time to be exposed. And it's sad that any leader, if you know of something that's going on, that you will continue to hide it. What I have learned, and it's a little analogy that I've heard, where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's smoke, there's literally fire. And so before I would jump up and say something like that, I would definitely check the situation first. Because as a person that has been molested when I was younger, and I'm talking about Joni Lamb, a lot of the stuff she's done and how she's acted, how she's behaved has been hideous. But the thing that really bothers me is when you deal with children and a molestation, and it's a cover up. Children cannot protect themselves. We are, as adults, especially a grandmother. Do you know how sick you have to be to not believe your grandchild? Do you know the sickness that accompanies that, not to believe the child? And the father saw it. And usually, and for her to go back and for him to take up for that, that lets me know either you are in on it and you have secrets, or you're not right. Something's wrong. So through that, he has showed us, by him saying what he said, he has showed us is definitely something going on with him.
Right.
And it is time to scream to the mountaintop to get these people that have done people wrong, that have been doing people wrong. It is time out. The Lord gave me a dream years ago of the changing of the guards. He is changing the guards of the old people that have done people wrong, that would not do what God wants them to do, that have took position and did not do what the Lord has told them to do, and did not handle the people of God right. He is removing them from out of that place.
Man, he is.
And we're witnessing the removal, and we are also seeing the people that's standing up for the wrongness.
This has definitely been a challenge for me, coming out and even starting this righteous indignation, because I have been one of those people that believe, even though pastor may have done something wrong, or the evangelist or prophet may have done something wrong, when we stand out against them or we speak out against them publicly, it is a bruise on the whole body. And so it's always been this catch-22 for me. However, I realize that in my silence, nothing happens either. So what we see is like, it's not so much as us not saying anything. We have to direct it to where it needs to be. It is not all pastors. It is not all evangelists. It's not all men and women of God. It is this particular person who has caused the offense, and we need to understand how they got there, what they're doing, all of the secrets that they're keeping. How does a person build a platform, a production in that way, and get away with doing all of this stuff in behind? Why are we not dealing with our hearts? Why are we not being transparent with our own self, with our relationship with God, to deal with those things? How can we, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do we get here? And I think that's where, I had to come to grips with that. And then I had to understand what gossip is, right? So if I tell you a fact about someone, I am not gossiping. Gossiping has a hinge, has a tint of a lie. Like I'm adding something to a girl, I'm adding to it. I'm emphasizing something that may not be. The definition, it says, typically involving details that are not confirmed as true. It's casual conversation or reports about others that are not confirmed as true. We're speaking on things that has been out there. These are videos that people have put out in the public.
Absolutely. And it goes to also, what about the souls? What about the souls? Why did you ever get in ministry? We have to get back to the real reason. We are here to give the message of Jesus Christ. We're here to tell people about Jesus Christ. We so many times we forget why we are here. We're so busy trying to take up for man. It's okay if saying somebody right or wrong, but if somebody in their wrongness and you're taking up for them, and you forget about the souls that's been following them, that's not good. We have to go back to our first love and keep Jesus first.
Yes. And we need to learn how to love people. I believe that a lot of the secrets that we hold on to, a lot of these masks that we put on, is because we're afraid that if we tell the people the truth, that they're not going to like us no more. They're not going to be around us. They're not going to support us anymore, because we do. As soon as you do something wrong, here come the hammer. They're ready to cut you off and counsel you. But we need to learn how to love people even in their mess, and give them the grace and the mercy that was given unto us freely, and allow them to get back up or make the decision to leave the body on their own.